Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Let's get to the news. The Cleveland Browns are no strangers to intense moments and tough challenges during the season. But what's been happening lately has really caught the attention of everyone, fans, analysts, and even the players themselves. As we inch closer to the most critical part of the season, every play, every mistake, and every decision becomes magnified. And right now, one of the biggest concerns for the Browns revolves around their special teams unit, which has been showing some serious issues that could threaten their playoff ambitions if not addressed promptly. It all came to a head during last Sunday's game, a contest that was already tense and highly competitive. The Browns, fighting hard, found themselves in a position where a special teams mistake made all the difference. And yes, it was a costly one. We've seen some inconsistency from Cleveland's special teams this season, but this particular error was enough to spark a wave of frustration across the fanbase. It's not just about losing a game, it's about the confidence and momentum the team needs to push forward. Mistakes happen, of course, but when they start to pile up, it's time for reflection, for correction, and for leadership to step up. And step up is exactly what Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski did. Known for his no-nonsense approach, Stefanski didn't shy away from addressing the issue directly. In fact, he was quite clear and firm in his reaction, making it known that the team's special teams unit needs to tighten up. This isn't just about a single mistake, it's about a pattern that needs breaking before it costs the Browns even more. Stefanski's words echoed his usual leadership style, focused, direct, and committed to fixing what's wrong. It's something Browns fans admire because it shows that the coaching staff isn't ignoring the problem or sweeping it under the rug. Instead, they're confronting it head-on, demanding accountability from every player involved. But let's take a step back and understand what this means in the bigger picture. The Browns, with their talented roster, are still in a prime position to make a deep run. They've got the talent, the coaching, and now more than ever, they need to iron out these critical mistakes. The special teams, often overlooked compared to the flashy offensive plays or the dominant defense, can be the difference maker in close games. A botched kick, a missed coverage, or a costly penalty on special teams can turn the tide quickly. And as the season progresses, each game gets more intense, each play more crucial. Browns fans know that every detail matters, and this recent setback underscores how vital it is for the team to clean things up. Now, as the fallout from last Sunday's game continues, the pressure is mounting. Social media has been buzzing with fans voicing their frustrations, demanding that the coaching staff take swift action to correct the issues. Some are calling for more drills, more focus on special teams fundamentals, or even personnel changes if necessary. The reality is that Cleveland's success this season hinges on the consistency and reliability of all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams. If one falters, it can jeopardize everything. That's why Stefanski's decisive stance is seen as a positive sign. He's not afraid to confront problems directly, and he expects his team to respond accordingly. And it's not just about fixing errors, it's about building confidence within the squad. Players on the special teams unit need to understand that their roles are critical, especially in tight games where a single play can swing the outcome. The Browns have shown resilience before, bouncing back from setbacks, and that's what makes this team so promising. They're fighters, and they have the talent to compete with anyone in the league. But talent alone isn't enough. Discipline, execution, and focus are what will carry them through the toughest moments. The coaching staff, led by Stefanski, knows this well and is working tirelessly to instill that mindset. Looking ahead, the upcoming games will be a true test of this team's resolve. The Browns will face some challenging opponents, and every mistake could be magnified. The special teams unit must rise to the occasion, eliminate errors, and deliver consistency. It's a tall order, but one that can be achieved through hard work, discipline, and a collective effort from the entire squad. Cleveland's fanbase is eager to see their team rebound from these setbacks because deep down, they know that this team has what it takes to go far. The season is still very much in their hands, and the opportunity to turn things around is right around the corner. It's worth noting that Stefanski's leadership during this period is inspiring for many fans. His willingness to face issues head-on and demand accountability shows a level of professionalism that resonates well with Browns supporters. It's a reminder that, while mistakes are part of the game, what truly matters is how a team responds and learns from those mistakes. The Browns are at a crossroads. Do they let frustrations fester, or do they rally together, fix the flaws, and push forward? Based on Stefanski's attitude, the message is clear. The team is committed to improvement, and they're not backing down. The players themselves are aware of the stakes. They've seen the difference a flawless special teams unit can make, especially in those close playoff-type games. Every yard gained or lost on a kickoff or punt can mean the difference between victory and defeat. That's why the focus now has to be on sharpening their skills, tightening coverage, and avoiding penalties. It's a team effort, and everyone from the starters to the backups needs to be on the same page. The Browns aren't just fighting for wins, they're fighting for respect, for a spot in the postseason, and for the chance to make history. As fans, we've seen what Cleveland can do when everything clicks. The defense has shown moments of brilliance, the offense has the firepower, and now it's about pulling everything together. The special teams hiccup was a setback, yes, but it's also an opportunity for growth. The coaching staff, led by Stefanski, is well aware of what needs to be done. They're analyzing film, adjusting schemes, and pushing players to elevate their game. The upcoming weeks will be crucial, and the Browns' resilience will be tested. But if they can correct these mistakes swiftly, they'll be that much closer to the team we all believe they can be. A team capable of competing at the highest level and contending for the Super Bowl. Looking back at the season so far, it's clear that Cleveland has been inconsistent at times, but also capable of incredible performances. The key now is consistency, avoiding the mental lapses, minimizing errors, and maintaining focus through the grueling stretch of games ahead. The division race is tight, and every win or loss could tilt the balance. That's why this moment, though frustrating, is also an awakening. It's a chance for the Browns to prove they can rise above setbacks and come out stronger. The leadership from Stefanski and the commitment from the players will be essential in turning this around. Finally, it's important to remember that football is a team sport. Every player, every coach, and every fan plays a part in this journey. The Browns have shown resilience before, and there's no reason they can't do it again. This season is far from over, and the best teams are those that learn quickly, adapt, and keep fighting. The journey to the playoffs and maybe even a deep postseason run depends on how they respond to moments like these. Browns fans, stay hopeful, stay passionate, and keep believing in your team. Because if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that Cleveland Browns football is all about grit, determination, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.